What are we gonna do tonight, O.C.G?
Well, the same thing we try to do every night, Bertrum. Take over the world. I mean, YouTube. Take over YouTube.
Please note, O.C.G is a fictional character. Any resemblance to persons alive, dead, or undead is purely coincidental.
Shut up, Bertrum.
Okay, shutting up.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, joined once again by my faithful manservant / fucktotem Bertrum. Say hello, Bertrum.
Hello, Bertrum.
And this is our live stream for insert game title here. So let me just begin by saying that this stream was made for children. I mean, not made for children. So, Mum and Dad, if you decide to show this to your children, maybe mute the audio. Now, let's commence with the profanity-strewn livestream that contains references to sex, mutilation, and torture. Ha ha ha! I'm only kidding. There is no torture.
What does FPS mean? First person shooter?
Don't be ridiculous, Bertrum. First person shooter. Ah, I've never heard anything so stupid.
Then what does it mean?
It means 4 pornos, please.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. 4 pornos, please. I've never heard anything so stupid.
Are you trying to be funny, Bertrum? If you are, perhaps you would like to leave this place and join a circus.
No thank you.
Do you know, I was once buggered at a circus.
What?
No, it doesn't mean what you think it means, Bertrum. Pick up your dictionary.
We don't have a dictionary.
Well then, pretend.
Okay.
Now look up the word buggered and read out what it says. Let me help you, Bertrum. Buggered, British slang. To be seriously harmed or damaged.
Oh.
Understand?
Oh, yes. So how were you damaged at a circus?
A clown fingered me.
What?
A clown stuck his fingers in my eyes. I was fingered.
Oh.
Why? What do you think I meant?
Nothing.
You know, Bertrum, I consider myself to be something of a psychic.
A psycho?
No, Bertrum, not a psycho, a psychic. It means that I can read people's thoughts, predict the future, that kind of thing. So, for example, I know that in exactly 3 seconds, I am going to urinate in my underwear. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. And there we are. Psychic, just like I said. And another thing. Oh, shit. So, dear viewer, I hope you're enjoying the stream. Now, this game is great. But if you don't like great games, then might I suggest you play Returnal. There's absolutely no greatness in that game. Or fun. Or even a coherent narrative.
Are we really still bitching about Returnal?
Bitching? Where did you hear that word, Bertrum? Have you been watching the television again?
I plead the fifth.
Bertram, we are in the glorious nation of Britain. You can't use that nonsense here. You have no rights. You are not free. You belong to me. Anyway,
Do you think the Pope plays video games?
oh yes. Apparently Call of Duty is his favorite, though I can't think why.
Don't young boys mostly play those games?
Oh yes. Yes they do, Bertram. Moving on. I don't know if I ever told you this, Bertram, my dear manservant, but I once filleted Sonic the Hedgehog.
You cut him up?
Oh, did I say filleted again? My mistake. I meant filleted. Yes. Do you remember Rayman, Bertram?
Oh, I don't like Rayman.
Why?
He stole my last chocolate bar.
Bertram, have you been drinking the bleach again? You know as well as I do that Rayman is not real. Therefore, he could not have stolen your last chocolate bar.
But I saw him. It was the middle of the night, so I couldn't get a good look at him, but he was standing by the fridge, and he was completely naked.
That was me, Bertram.
It was?
Yes?
Why were you naked?
Well, you see, I often like to take raw meat from the fridge and rub it against my body.
I see. Have you been drinking the bleach again?
Shut up, Bertram. The point is, Rayman is not real. He is a video game character. Ooh, that reminds me. Lara Croft is coming round later to clean the conservatory. Bertram, do you have the notes for the review we have to record after this? Nope, never mind. I can see them. Interesting game we are reviewing. It was one of those games where you're able to rename the main character. So naturally, I gave them the greatest name in the world. Reuben Crowley.
But that's your name.
Well done, Bertram. On a scale of 1 to 10 on the stupid scale, you are now officially a 12. I named his best male friend Bertram Butler.
But that's my name.
Correction. Make that a 17 on the stupid scale. Give that man a medal. Actually, don't bother. He can't even spell the word medal.
You're mean.
And you're retarded. Okay, Bertram. Number 4 on the list of all things that Japanese video games must contain. Number 4 is female characters with heaving bosoms. And you might be asking yourself, but why? Why must a Japanese video game feature such characters? And it's quite simple. For longevity of the game. You see, the average game may only take you a couple of hours to finish. But if you throw a couple of female characters into your game, particularly the ones with heaving bosoms, then lonely gamers, such as myself, whenever these characters appear on the screen, will pause the video game to indulge in a little self-love, if you catch my meaning. And that's a good thing for the longevity of the... Oh shit. Did you know, Bertram, that I met Mega Man myself recently? Yes. I mean, the chap's in his 40s now. has a glass eye, walks with a bit of a limp. So I decided to follow him, see where he went. Luckily for me, he visited the local gentleman's toilets. And when he was urinating in that hole-in-the-wall thing, I thought I would just have a little peek, see what Mega Man is packing. But as it turns out, Bertram, he's not so much a Mega Man.
Is this a horror game?
Is this a This isn't a horror game per se.
Who the hell is Percy? Is he your boyfriend?
Per se, Bertram. It's a figure of speech.
Oh, that's a relief. At the very least, is this game less scary than the stories you read me at bedtime?
Look, there is absolutely nothing wrong with a bit of 50 Shades of Grey before bed.
Yes, that's fine. But do we really have to reenact all the sex scenes?
Yes, Bertram, we do. Let's, maybe keep that between us in the future, eh?
Okay.
Good man. Here, have a chocolate.
Are you playing this game online, O.C.G?
I have absolutely no desire to play online, Bertram. Frankly, I'd rather put my penis in a very sharp cheese grater.
Why, O.C.G?
Only homicidal maniacs, or children, or homicidal maniac children play games online, Bertram.
Oh, what a dangerous world we live in.
Quite. Just the other day, a child called me a "see you next Tuesday."
Oh, what an odd insult. Was he on drugs?
Probably, but you don't understand. He called me a C-U-N.
Oh, I get it. Well, you are.
What did you say?
Nothing. Does this game have zombies in it?
No, Bertram. It has 1,000 bloody ballet dancers doing the splits while singing "The Winner Takes It All." You can see, can't you? So you should be able to tell if this game has zombies in it or not.
I was bitten on the pee-pee by a zombie once.
I know I'm going to regret asking this question, but, how did a zombie bite you on the pee-pee, Bertram?
I think it was a zombie prostitute.
Well, that makes perfect sense. We've all been there.
Oh, did a zombie prostitute bite your pee-pee?
No. She stole my wallet and then flushed my trousers down the toilet.
Oh, I see.
Speaking of prostitutes, I visited a dominatrix once. Wasn't a lot of foreplay or intercourse. And can you believe she didn't even have any biscuits?
Oh, bitch.
I was a guest in her brothel, and I wasn't even offered so much as a glass of milk or a digestive. Well, that will be the last time I'll be visiting her.
Because she was so inhospitable?
No, because a grand piano crashed through her ceiling last week, killing her.
Oh!
Okay. For the last time, Bertram, you are not a monkey. Therefore, you are not allowed to throw poo at me. Okay? And another...
What's the hardest game you've ever played?
Ghosts and Goblins. The original one. In fact, let me tell you a story since you brought it up. when I was just a little nipper, with barely a hair upon my upper lip, my father bought me a copy of the original Ghosts and Goblins for the Mega Drive. And I hated him from that very day. I would say that's the reason he was murdered, but it's definitely one of them. The main reason is that he later bought me a copy of Bubsy 3D for the PlayStation.
Oh, what a sad story.
Indeed. I went to trade in Bubsy 3D at my local gaming establishment, and the chap behind the desk laughed at me. He laughed, Bertram.
Because the game was so appalling?
No, because I'd forgotten to put the disc back in the box.
Oh!
Not you too, Bertram. Why does everyone keep laughing at me?
Maybe because you're an idiot?
What was that?
Nothing.
I'm afraid the time has come, Bertram. It's time to tell the good people of Britain why I wear these sunglasses. And sadly, the truth is I wear these sunglasses because I am blind.
Really?
No, not really. The actual reason I wear these sunglasses is because I have lasers inside my eyes. And should I remove these sunglasses, you would be destroyed with said lasers.
Really?
No, not really. Isn't this game splendid, Bertram? Bertram? Hello? Bertram?
Oh, did you say something?
I did. Your name. 3 times.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just looking at this review for an adult movie of Downton Abbey. It's called Go Down on Abbey.
Oh, I see. Does it sound good?
Like Mr. Kipling's cakes, it sounds exceedingly good.
Oh, check Amazon for a copy on Blu-ray then.
Already done. Along with a copy of your ex-wife's film, Night of the Living Dead.
Ah, well done, Bertram. You know, I think I may have an addiction to pornography.
Oh.
Yes, it is a problem. I'm seeing my gynecologist about it on Thursday.
You don't need to see a gynecologist for that.
No, but he gives a hell of a rectal examination. Yes. Splatterhouse, indeed. I tell you, Bertram, if you want to see what an actual splatterhouse looks like, you only have to come round to my parents' house at Christmas. I've never seen such a bloodbath. Year after year, inevitably some relative of mine gets drunk, and another relative will take them out with a turkey baster. I don't think I've actually told you this, Bertram, but my great-great-great-great-great Aunt Delilah circumcised my great-great-great-great-great Uncle Humphrey with only a wooden spoon. Yes, remarkable. Who knew you could circumcise someone with a, Ladies and gentlemen, there will now be a 3-minute intermission, during which I may or may not be using the toilet. In my absence, my manservant Bertram here will entertain you. May God have mercy on your souls. Ugh.
There once was a chap called Bertram. His friends, they did desert him. But then he met Sir O.C.G. He's been very bad to me. He hit me once with his car. He strangled me. It was bizarre. Despite that, though, I still survived. That's not how Bertrum finally died. Late one night I heard a ghost. I ignored it and craved some toast. Went down the stairs to make my snack, when suddenly, panic attack! I fell, it must be 20 flights. My body crashed with all its might into a fuse box. What a jolt! Got fried on 50,000 volts. There once was a chap called Bertrum. A witch doctor did revive him. And now I work for O.C.G. Lie on this couch eternally. I watch him make his little streams. He just makes fun of everything. All the while I plot his end. I swear one day I'll have revenge.
What are you doing? What was that?
You see I shit my pants.
Well, clean it up. We don't want ants.
I'm still a corpse, so I can't.
How rude of me. I haven't even properly introduced myself yet. Well, dear viewer, my name is Professor Reuben Crowley, but you will know me as O.C.G, the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer. Now, some people would describe me as a disgrace of a human being, and I'm inclined to agree with them. Yes, I am. In my youth, I was what you might call a paranormal investigator. When my darling wife Sarah died, my quest to discover life after death became somewhat of an obsession. But alas, she had been sick for a very long time. Constipation, you see. Consumption. I remember first meeting Sarah like it was 22 years ago. She couldn't resist me. After all, how could any woman resist this tall, dark, handsome, paranormal investigating love machine? Yes. Shall I continue? I think I became interested in the realm of paranormal investigation not to find proof of life after death, but simply to find my Sarah and tell her again that I liked her a lot. I know tragedy all too well. It's like an ugly cousin to me. All of my life I have known nothing but rejection and despair. You see, it started when I was very young and my parents died. They taught me everything I know. Son, my father would say, there are only two things in this life you must remember. Keep away from priests and liquor. Now, the night that they met their end was on their 124th wedding anniversary. Daddy, my father, took mother to dinner. But alas, when they were walking home, they crossed a busy road and were stabbed to death by an alcoholic priest. Over the years, I have been everything. From a serial killer to a detective, a Satanist to a vegan, a bastard to a cannibal. To fill the time, I started gaming and masturbating. Gaming while masturbating. A lot of repetitive strain injury, as you can imagine. So now I am O.C.G, the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, streamer, YouTuber. I've become rather obsessed with not only gaming, but taking over Twitch itself, and then I will rule the entire world. That's my evil laugh, in case it wasn't obvious. You know, I've been thinking, Bertram. We need to review more Call of Duty games on the channel.
Don't say the name.
What name? Call of Duty?
Never say that name. It's said if you look into a mirror and say it 3 times, a swarm of adolescents will emerge and spew abuse at you.
Oh, thank you for warning me, Bertram. I'm also thinking we should get a dog.
You have a dog. Me.
Not quite, Bertram. You see, a dog is actually useful.
Well, what can a dog do that I can't do?
Lick its own genitals?
But that's not fair.
Because you don't have any genitals.
Oh, you think you're so funny.
I don't think, Bertram. I know I'm funny. Bloody hilarious, actually. Did you know, Bertram, that I once trained a dog to lift a grand piano with just its nose?
That's a lie.
How dare you, Bertram? I would never dream of telling you a... Yes, it is a lie. I almost had you convinced, though, didn't I?
Not at all.
What was that? I'm a ball? Well, thank you, Bertram. I'm glad you enjoy my company, because I am the one and only. Ain't nobody else quite like me. I am the one and only. Oh, forget the rest of the words.
Did we really require the singing?
There's always time for some singing, Bertram. You know, I remember fondly when that song came out, as I was still being breastfed.
But you were 17.
Yes? What's your point, Bertram?
You should have stopped at the singing. Now you've turned this stream into something sordid.
Have you watched any of our reviews, Bertram? I turn all of them into something sordid. Even the Disney ones.
Oh, yeah. That one viewer threatened to castrate you.
Oh, yes. Joke's on them. You see, I'm already circumcised.
Oh, I didn't know you were Jewish.
I'm not. You see, I got my Colonel Mustard stuck in the fridge door. I shouldn't be too harsh on that viewer, though. I believe they were a lesbian.
Oh, all you care about are lesbians.
That's not true. I also care about escorts, prostitutes, glamour models, celebrities who don't wear bras, and then lesbians.
I hope the actors in this game were paid a lot of money.
No, I don't think so. Some of the actors in this game are women, Bertram. Women don't get paid, do they? Well, not unless they are women of ill repute, shall we say.
Please note, O.C.G. nor anyone at Obsessive Compulsive Gaming actually believes that statement to be true.
Well, mostly. Don't get me wrong, Bertram. I love women. I've married 4 of the bloody things. I mean, people. People. But frankly, I don't trust them.
Why?
Well, do you remember that time I holidayed on Coney Island?
Oh, yeah. Isn't that when you were bit by a bearded lady?
Yes, quite. Thank the Lord I hate children, because I won't be having any time soon.
Oh yeah, she bit you on the thingy.
Don't remind me. Every time I urinate, the toilet looks like that bloody elevator from The Shining.
Oh yuck.
Quite. So, dear viewer, if you feel sorry for me and my, problems downstairs, feel free to send me a cash donation, or just subscribe to the channel. Do it! Do it right now, or I'll send a panther to your house. And not a nice panther, but a feral, pissed off panther. Oh, bugger me senseless.
Bugger me senseless? Isn't that a film?
I don't believe so.
Oh, really? You see, I thought I heard you quoting from it last night.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
When you were in the shower, I thought I heard you say, "Bugger me senseless."
Yes. Well, you see, I dropped my soap. Yes. And you know what I'm like. So I've been trying to limit the amount of swearing I do. So instead of saying shit, I said bugger me senseless. Yes.
Oh, really? I thought I saw a gentleman exit the bathroom before you. I think he was dressed in a clown outfit and...
Fine, I confess. I have a fetish for clowns. Are you satisfied?
Were you satisfied?
Oh, ha ha. Let's just focus on the bloody stream. Right, so... yes.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Did the clown let you honk his nose? His actual nose, not his...
Shut up, Bertrum. As a matter of fact, he did. So, anyway, back to the stream. Focus on the stream. Don't concentrate on what Bertram's saying. He's going to ask lots of stupid things, I'm sure. Yes, playing the game.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
When the clown, did confetti come out?
Shut up, Bertram. As a matter of fact, it did. Right, back to the game. Let's play the game. Don't focus on anything that's going on around you. Yes.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
How funny was the clown? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Shut up, Bertram. And you as well as I know that the only person I find funny is me.
I have a question.
Haven't you tortured me enough?
Did the clown ram a custard pie onto your face? If you catch my meaning?
I am not going to answer that, Bertram.
Oh, please.
No, you're a very sick man.
Says the man with a clown fetish.
Touché. That reminds me, you can turn the oven off now, Bertram.
This doesn't look like a chicken.
Well, that's because it's No from next door. That'll teach that little bastard to call me an old bastard. Can you believe he was shouting that at me from his own garden?
I think he might have just been calling for his dog.
His dog?
Oh, bastard? That's his dog's name.
Oh, damn it! Quick, Bertram, close the oven door. We'll get rid of the body later.
Then what are we going to have for dinner?
Weren't you listening? I said we'll get rid of the body later.
Oh! Boy, oh boy! Oh, that reminds me. Today's stream is sponsored by the phrase, boy oh boy.
Ah, and a special thank you to our other sponsor for this video, Suck It and See. The only sex toy that doubles as a telescope when you want to spy on that hot new neighbor of yours. So go ahead and suck it and see.
Wasn't that featured on Dragon's Den?
It was, Bertram. That it was. Did you know, Bertram, that my wife volunteered to be a human pincushion once?
Volunteered?
Well, volunteered, forced to do it, whatever. Do you know it took 5 million pins to cover her incredibly large head? I won't tell you how many it took to cover her incredibly large stomach. Let's just say it was a lot. You know, Bertram, that woman has a problem with bollocks.
What are you doing?
I am doing a crossword while we record this little stream of ours. It's not something I would normally do, but there is a substantial cash prize.
How substantial?
£11.50.
£11.50? You can't even buy a bowler hat for that.
Don't exaggerate, Bertram. It doesn't suit you.
But you exaggerate all the time. Every morning when you get up and go to the bathroom, you say, "Hello, my glorious massive penis," when your penis is in fact tiny.
Thank you, Bertram.
Microscopic even.
Yes, Bertram, I think we get the point. Gosh, this game has more enemies on screen than you'd find at a bloody wedding.
But they're not enemies at a wedding.
Well, it's usually family members at weddings, Bertram, so of course they're enemies. I imagine there's much more bloodshed at a family gathering than on a battlefield. When I was a child, my parents' house looked like Jack the Ripper's front room once Christmas and New Year had passed.
That's alarming.
That's it! 24 across. Something a woman carries in the home of a convicted sex offender. Alarm! Thank you, Bertram.
You're welcome?
Did you know, Bertram, that I have a black belt in karate? I am a master of ninjutsu. I have studied taekwondo. I have a degree in bitch slapping. But for some bizarre reason, I still punch like this. Oh. I'm like a geriatric with constipation. Look again, Bertram. Ooh. You see what I'm saying? And don't even get me started. Ladies and gentlemen, it has suddenly occurred to me that I have left my wife in the oven. While I attend to that, my manservant here will entertain you with some jokes. Bertram, if you would.
Jokes. My girlfriend and I made love. She asks me, "What just happened?" And I said, You just got boned. Bones? Bones? I'm a skeleton. I was once walking around a boatyard and some idiot took me and hung me from the mast like a bloody flag. I think he was a pirate. You know, 'cause I'm a skeleton. Yeah, skull and crossbones? No? Yes, I was very fond of my mother. I loved every bone in her body. Bone? Because I'm a skeleton? Yeah. My cousin, never stopped eating. He weighed a skeleton. Yeah? Skeleton? Ton? 'Cause he was a skeleton and he weighed a ton? When skeletons make love, do you think they say, "Who's your bone, daddy?" You know, bone? Because I'm still a skeleton. Oh yeah, I was very fond of my mother. Yeah, I know I've told this one, but it's different. Listen. I was very fond of my mother. I loved every bone in her body, especially mine. Nothing? Really? What's fat, ugly, and has no sense of humor? O.C.G.
What was that?
What's fat, ugly, and has no sense of humor? O.C.G's mother.
What was that?
Nothing.
Oh, I just remembered. Masters of the Universe is on tonight.
Oh, I love that movie.
No, I love that movie.
We can both love it.
No, we can't. Just like we both can't use the shower at the same time. But you seem to ignore that.
Oh.
If you do it again, I'll be forced to get my whip.
You don't own a whip.
No. But I do often blackmail my wife with a walnut whip.
Oh, how very 1990s of you.
Don't pretend you don't enjoy a walnut whip, Bertram.
Not particularly.
Oh, that's a shame because I have one here and I was going to...
Give it to me. I meant to ask before, but, you've been to Paris, haven't you?
Many times.
What is your favorite thing to do in Paris? Is it visiting the magnificent architecture like the Eiffel Tower or the Moulin Rouge? Is it the food? I know you're partial to some children's legs. Frogs' legs.
Bertram, I visit Paris for one reason and one reason only. To look for Eva Green.
Oh, not this again.
I'm going to make her love me, no matter what.
What about your wife?
Oh no, she'd probably hate my wife. Attractive people despise the ugly and the overweight.
Actually, I think Ava Green lives in London now. Where are you going? O.C.G. O.C.G.?
Right, I'm back. I forgot my bag of aphrodisiacs.
You can't leave. We have this stream to do.
Oh, fine. But when we're done, Eva will be mine.
If you say so.
I do say so. Bertram, did you know that somewhere in the world, at this exact moment, there is a woman touching herself and thinking about him? And also, in another corner of the world, Bertram, did you know that there is a man currently touching himself and thinking about him? So, I thought it might be fun to try something out while we play this game.
Oh, God. What are you planning?
Well, do you remember that story I was working on?
No, absolutely not. You cannot read that.
How did you know that's what I was even considering?
Because you're fucking crazy?
I resent that! But Bertram, even you have to admit that the subject matter fits this game perfectly.
Well, actually, it doesn't, but...
Perfect! Let's begin.
Oh, may the ground open up and swallow me whole.
Ha! Here's hoping. So, dear viewers, let me regale you with a little tale I have been working on for a while. So, here is the world premiere of Trevor, the transvestite T-Rex.
Oh, kill me now.
Shut up, Bertram. Once upon a time, 65 million years ago to be precise, the world was filled to the brim with dinosaurs. They were very much like the human race. They liked to eat, poop, sleep, make love, but the teenage dinosaurs mostly spent their time fighting with their friends over which was the best, the PlayStation or the Xbox.
They didn't have...
Shut up, Bertram! Now, I myself have built a time machine just last week and travelled back to this time and beheld with awe the sheer size of these prehistoric animals. I'm not exaggerating when I say that the T-Rex had the largest Colonel Mustard I have ever seen. And I was fortunate to come across one in the middle of its mating ritual with a Triceratops of, shall we say, low moral standing. Yes, dear viewer, sex workers existed even 65 million years ago. Anyway, I was fortunate enough to be standing under the T-Rex when he pulled his Colonel Mustard out of his companion and...
I told you to cut that part out!
And I told you to shut up, Bertram! But we're not here to talk about me, dear viewer. No. We are here to learn all about Trevor, the transvestite T-Rex. Trevor was born a long time ago. His mother was just a dirty hoe. She sold her son for lots of drugs. The dealer threw in a lovely rug. Trevor was raised by lots of girls. They styled his hair, put it in curls. Trevor then found he was aroused when he was dressed in a nice blouse. Yes. Trevor enjoyed his head in bows, obsessed with the Rocky Horror Show. He padded his bra with caveman shit. Can't think of a line here that will fit. Trevor was fond of scrambled eggs. He tucked his meat between his legs. To all the boys, he was a catch. They put their meat right up his hatch.
Hatch? Do you mean bum?
It's a complex narrative, Bertram. Read into it what you will.
Yes, hatch means bum. Continue.
Trevor took drugs, just like his mum. To fund this vice, he sold his rum.
Rum? Did you mean bum again?
No. Trevor had amassed quite a collection of rare and delicious rums.
Did they have rum 65 million years ago?
Absolutely not. But I'm using what we writers call creative license. Yes.
Okay. Continue.
Where was I? Oh, yes. Trevor took drugs, just like his mum. To fund this vice, he sold his rum. His dealer was a filthy brute. Made Trevor become a prostitute.
Oh no, not the same one you saw when you...
The very same, Bertram. Isn't it amazing?
So what happened next?
Well, after contracting a whole manner of exotic diseases while selling his trade, Trevor eventually went mad and bit his own tail off, and then used it to suffocate himself to death. And thus, Trevor, the transvestite T-Rex, was no more.
Oh, what a sad ending.
Oh, don't feel too bad for him, Bertram. His spirit now lives in transsexual Transylvania.
Oh, that's nice.
You really are a sentimental sausage, aren't you?
Well, you've got me worse than that.
Yes, Bertram. Now, let's move on.
Nincompoop, idiot, moron,
Yes, Bertram, let's move on.
imbecile, ignoramus, dummy.
Yes, Bertram, I get the point. Let's move on.
I used to actually think my name was retard, you called me it so often.
Shut up, you spastic!
And I thought that was my surname.
Bertram, if you shut up right now, I'll give you a cookie. No, 2 cookies. Thank you.
Does this game have aliens in it?
No, Bertram. It has 1,000 rent boys doing handstands.
Oh, really?
No, not really. Pay bloody attention, and you'll know if this game has aliens in it or not.
Speaking of aliens, what do you think is the better film? Alien or Aliens?
Event Horizon.
That's not one of the Alien movies.
No, it's not, Bertram. It's better.
Oh, I actually quite enjoy Alien Resurrection.
And that's why no one likes you, Bertram.
That's not true. Your mother adores me.
So she does. I forgot that bitch was still alive.
That's not very nice.
Don't act so shocked, Bertram. You know that I hate my family.
I thought you liked your Uncle Roderick.
What? The man who ate his own children and set fire to 6 churches in England? He's okay, I suppose. Did I ever tell you that he has an insect fetish?
Fetish? Is that the name for people who like killing insects?
No. It's the name for people who like having sex with insects.
Is that a thing?
Oh yes, it's very common. When I was 14, I walked in on my father having sex with a grasshopper. I've not been the same since.
Oh my! We should review another game later today. Maybe after dinner.
Oh, I just don't have time today to review another game, Bertram.
And why not?
Well, as you know, once a month I like to spend an entire day in the nude and do nothing but stand at the front door waiting to leap out on any unsuspecting visitors.
Ah, Nudie Tuesday!
Yes, and today just so happens to be that day.
Oh, yes! I was wondering why your Colonel Mustard was on display in all of his glory.
That's Sir Colonel Mustard to you, Bertram.
Oh!
Pass me a towel, won't you?
Do we own towels?
Good point. Yes. Run out and purchase a towel, and then come back here and pass it to me. There's a good fellow. I must say, Bertram, this game is bloody crazy.
Speaking of bloody crazy, didn't you nearly kill Sonic the Hedgehog once?
Actually, it was quite the opposite, Bertram. He came over to visit me one Nudie Tuesday back in 1997, and I made the mistake of inviting the little bastard inside. Long story short, I accidentally sat on him when he stole my favorite chair.
Oh, that must have hurt, especially with all those spikes of his.
Yes, I was picking those spikes out of my arse for a month. A month, I tell you. Remind me when we finish this, Bertram, to berate my wife about the quality of her pancakes.
What's wrong with her pancakes?
The question is, what's right about her pancakes? Like her breasts, they are much too flat for my liking.
I saw a frog once with massive breasts.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
I thought so.
Though I have had a toad in the hole once.
Bertram, I've told you before, I have no desire to hear about what you do and do not put up your backside.
But...
No, Bertram, I will hear no more about it.
But...
I like inserting foreign objects into my backside as much as the next chap, but you don't see me running around telling everyone about it, do you?
But...
No, Bertram, we're moving on. Oh, that reminds me. We need to play Battletoads again. Maybe we'll stream the whole bloody thing. Did you know, Bertram, that the original Battletoads is the reason I don't have grandparents anymore?
Oh? Were they so addicted to the game that they ignored you, and thus you decided to never speak to them again?
No. The original game frustrated me so much that I decided to murder the first two people I saw after smashing my controller against the wall. Now, sadly, my grandparents were babysitting me that day.
Oh my! So you murdered them?
Well, I wouldn't put it so graphically, Bertram. let's just say I tore off their heads with my bare hands and then proceeded to shove said heads up their own backsides.
Oh my!
Yes, quite.
Isn't there a remake of Battletoads on the Xbox?
How dare you say that name in front of the PlayStation 5? Oh no, look now, you made him cry. Apologize, Bertram.
Sorry?
Good man. Don't you worry, PlayStation 5. Daddy will play with your slot when this playthrough is done.
You're a very strange man.
Oh, ha ha, I know. Ladies and gentlemen, it would appear that a vampire has just crawled into my room and bitten me somewhere out of sight. While I attend to that, yes, Bertram here will entertain you the only way he knows how, by talking bollocks.
Nice weather we've been having. No, not really. So, I'm, Bertram. Thought you, already knew that. I like singing, gaming, obviously, but I'm also fond of a long walk. Well, I used to be before. I mean, well, you know. Do you think that being set on fire would be painful? I mean, I've been electrocuted, beaten, fallen down the stairs, broken every bone in my body, been run over, bitten by a badger and an otter at the same time, drowned, suffocated, asphyxiated, which is the same as suffocated, just fancier. I've been thrown, mutilated, stabbed, shot, winded, assaulted, cut in half, cut into quarters, glued back together, tied up, hoisted, hung, hanged, strangled, mugged, glassed. But I've never been set on fire. So, do you think it's painful? Oh look, O.C.G is back. Oh, look! O.C.G is back! O.C.G? 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 O.C.G! 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 What are you babbling about, you miserable pile of bones and bad fashion? Oh! Thank God you're back.
I don't know if I told you, Bertram, but I have started reading Dante again. And no, not the Devil May Cry Dante. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
Isn't that what the sign in our bathroom says?
Yes, Bertram. My wife also has that tattooed on her lady garden.
Speaking of Dante, I got lost in the 9 circles of hell once. I got stuck between lust and gluttony. No, wait. It was McDonald's. Yeah, lots of fat people. Attractive staff, though.
That's nice, Bertram? Do you know, Bertram, that I consider myself to be something of a medium?
What is a medium?
Well, It means that you can speak to the dead. So, for example, your mother has just at this very moment told me to tell you that you smell of dick cheese.
But my mother isn't dead.
Oh, damn it. Did I forget to tell you about that? Silly me. Ha ha ha.
How did she die?
Well, I forget the details. Something about a bear in heat, sexual assault, and your mother being found in 1,112 pieces.
Oh no, Mommy!
You can mourn later, Bertrum. We have a game to finish playing.
Oh, I don't think I can. I'm struggling just to sit here.
You're struggling to sit here? Is it because I insist that you sit in an electric chair?
No. It's because I am struggling with my sexuality.
Oh. Well, I don't really know what to say to that, Bertram.
Ha ha! April Fools!
What? April Fools? It's not April, you imbecile!
Oh yeah! So, what is this game about?
Well, we play as a random teenage girl who, struggling to come to terms with the death of her brother, becomes a prostitute / serial killer and goes on a rampage in a small mining town.
Is that really what this game is about?
More or less.
More or less meaning...
No, that is not what this game is about.
Oh, so what is this game about?
Well, if I told you that, there would be no point in playing the game.
That's right.
Oh,
It's frightening.
so what's this game about?
I told you already, Bertram. If I reveal anything about the plot, there would be no point in playing the game.
Oh, yeah, I understand. So what's this game about? Ow!
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That brings an end to tonight's sex show. I mean, live stream. Damn it, I always say that. If you enjoyed this live stream, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then, feel free to give me a thumbs down. Don't forget to hit that bloody like, subscribe, bell button thingy. Feel free to share this video with everyone you know. But remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Say goodbye, Bertram.
Goodbye, Bertram!
Are you still here? Go away! I'm sure you've got something better to do with your time. No, seriously. Piss off! Be gone! Au revoir! Auf Wiedersehen! Bye! What in the hell is wrong with you? Go away! Vacate this space! Hit the cross at the top of the screen! The video is done! It's over! It's finito! It's caputo!